at a factory where crackers are being made in Sivakasi, and you can see how these crackers have been kept on a platform for drying. This is one of the process which is undertaken during the time of the making of these crackers. We know that at this point of time there's a lot of controversy regarding the usage of firecrackers, but at the same time this is the livelihood for the majority of people in Sivakasi, and we are here at a factory to understand how things are worked. I have with me an R&D person from the factory, Mr. Raja. Thank you for joining us, Raja. Raja, can you explain to us, what are the kind of security measures that has been put into place? Because when we think about firecracker industry, we always remember the explosions that take place, the accidents that take place. But can you tell us the behind the scenes about what are the precautionary methods and measures that have been put into place here?
Actually, we are having two types of rooms. One is a mount wall room, another one is normal room. In the normal room and mount wall room, we having the four doors to enter and go out. The compound wall room, we have the safety distance of 18 meters, and the normal room is around 12 meters.
So the place that we're standing here are the normal rooms,
Yes.
and each of them have a distance of 12 meters apart. And it needs to be noted that there are four entry exit points, and also adjacent buildings will not have common walls at all. Like it will be ensured that if there are doors that are opening, then the adjacent building, that wall will be closed. This is to ensure that when an explosion take place, the explosion does not reach till the adjacent building. Am I right?
Yes, madam. You are
And
absolutely right.
we also seeing that various other measures are also being put into place. You're
Uh,
talking about the chemical
yes.
usage in each of these buildings.
Yes, in the compound wall room, we have to maintain only the 5 kgs chemicals inside the room. We should not keep more than that.
Hmm.
In the non-mount wall room, we have 25 kgs allowed. Beyond the weightage, you should not take inside. And also the platform, we have the 25 kgs. So we are keeping like this. The accident will be the less. We should not hurry. We should not use the metal things inside. We should not use cell phones inside. We should follow the rules and regulation properly. The action will not be there.
It seems like the kind of measures that have been taken into place. I'll just show you one of those places which have been here, one of those rooms which is here, so that we get an understanding how this place is located. So as you see here, there are two doors on this side, and once we enter, there will be two doors again, and this is where the laborers will be working. And also we need to know that two people are generally placed in each of these rooms, and they also have sufficient distance between one another. And an interesting concept again is that people are not allowed to wear slippers and enter. This is again for their own personal security. We're being told that if it's a rubber slipper, it shouldn't be a problem, but if it's a plastic slipper, then there will be friction and there might be cause of unwanted incidents. So to avoid all these things, measures are being put into place, and after each of these rooms the laborers complete their work, the things are left to dry on the platforms. And at each stage we're being told that in each stage there is a quantity measurement that is being done. Checks are being done to ensure that the end product is always up to standards. So these are the kind of measures which are being put into place. And we need to understand that livelihood of more than 5 lakh families are dependent on this industry in Sivakasi because they don't really have any other alternatives. The last phase of preparation ahead of Diwali is underway in cracker factories in Sivakasi. Men, women are seen tirelessly working to meet their deadlines and to ensure that people across the country will have a sparkling Diwali. We're seeing that Lakshmi crackers, one of the most sought after crackers, is being packed here. These women ensure that close to 1,500 of these packets are done in a day. And what we can see here is that even though they're tirelessly working, these laborers call this Diwali a gloomy Diwali, one like last year, because of the ban that has been put on crackers in several states in the country. They're saying that the entire effort of an year goes for waste when different states put a ban on these crackers. They also question about how will they survive if the cracker industry is put into such a situation. In Sivakasi, the hub of cracker manufacturing is seen to be the only livelihood option for most of the people here. Close to 5 lakh people are dependent on this industry for their livelihood. And they're saying that if a ban is being put on the cracker industry, then what is their alternative? Many of these laborers even have gone on to say that the only option for them is to think about ending their own lives. Well, that seems like an extreme option, but in a city like Sivakasi, where there are no other alternatives, they're saying that livelihood will be a big question mark, and there will not be any food on their plate if they are not working here. With camera person Daniel from Sivakasi, this is Akshanath for India Today.